And look at this one, huh? Director of Iron Man 3 Shane Black commented on the return of Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. And he said that Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to Marvel. To reignite interest in comic book movies, he's going to play a role that will revolutionize and bring Marvel back. To the golden years, to the golden age, to when everything worked out. That's a huge responsibility that Shane Black puts on Robert Downey Jr.'s shoulders, right? But what does he know? He gave this interview to Comic Book where he talked. In the beginning, I thought cynically that they were putting Robert Downey Jr. in as a publicity stunt. They just wanted to cash in on his name, making Iron Man a villain and all. It felt makeshift, almost like a scam. That's what Shane Black said. And that after he learned more about the project, he realized it was really solid and that it will work out well and that it's going to revolutionize everything. So he raised expectations to the roof, set them way up high. And then when he realizes he's talking too much, when he realizes that maybe he went a little overboard with his words and it was getting obvious that he had already seen something from the movie, he changes the subject. Look, I can't say anything because I don't know anything, but I'm really excited to watch it, and I'll watch it at the first opportunity. Bye. And then it got kind of weird, because what he said, the way he said it, it's really obvious. It's a dead giveaway that the guy knows something. He knows something. Because nobody changes their mind just like that. He's been friends with Robert Downey Jr. since Iron Man 3, and he's done other movies with him. And maybe this guy stopped by his studies and saw something he really liked. Or maybe he talked to Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey shared some things, revealed some ideas they're having. That got him really excited and made us even more excited. What's coming up? What does this guy know? What's gonna happen? They even started speculating that Robert Downey Jr. might not have such a short career. Just like Dr. Titino, who maybe after this reboot, after this reset, as Kevin Feige is saying, he might even continue as Dr. Titino. They're even speculating about that. The hype and expectations got so high that people now say, if it's that good, let the guy stay. Well, here we go. It's Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Titino. It was a really curious situation. He had already been cast for the role, invited to play Dr. Titino, before the Russells came in as directors and before Jonathan Major left as Kang, revealing that Marvel already had plans to replace the villain. Before what happened with Jonathan Majors. Probably when the hangover from Quantumania hit from the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, they realized things weren't going to work out. They probably ran some surveys. They probably did those questionnaires. And the audience said the following: I don't understand anything about this guy. What's up with this guy? Why does he die in stupid ways every time? And so far, he hasn't been a decent obstacle for the heroes. Where are we going? The story is scattered and confusing. What's up? The Marvel team agreed they'd gone too far and made things too open. Kevin Feige mentioned that recently when he said he's slowing down, that he's shifting down a gear, that he did too much, made too much content. The content spread everywhere. And the audience got disconnected from a story that could have been directed toward the end of a saga like the Infinity Saga was. But we have several Marvel universes coexisting right now, not just because of the multiverse, but also because of different storylines without very clear connections. The street-level Daredevil crew is moving forward. They tell their stories, then the Mystic crew tells their stories, the Cosmic crew tells their stories, and the Horror crew as well. So the audience lost that connection where everything made sense and one movie led into the next. And then they decided to bring Robert Downey Jr. back with a symbolic return to the origins, to the roots. After Robert Downey Jr. agreed, he insisted on the Russo brothers directing, and it took a year to convince them. until they were confirmed at that Comic-Con, which also revealed Robert Downey Jr.'s participation. And that leaves us with this question, right? Oh, it's gonna be a variant of Tony Stark. It's just gonna be another character who looks like Tony Stark. Like the Human Torch in Deadpool, right? The Human Torch and Captain America share the same face, yet have no variant connection. How will this story unfold? Will he stay a villain, be unique, or will there be another Doom? Honestly, it's confusing, because if Robert Downey Jr. plays a really remarkable, incredible role, the people will want more, right? The audience won't want to say goodbye to him. Yeah, maybe Marvel will have to deal again with the absence of Robert Downey Jr., which is also a problem, right? You always trusted him, he always delivered, but now you must survive without him. At some point, what will you do? The next Marvel story will just be the Mutant Saga. Alright. Who's playing Mr. Sinister? Robert Downey Jr.? Are you casting him as the Professor too? Xavier, don't you feel it? Because then the audience will watch it. We have to stop this dependence, this Downey Jr. dependence. What did Shane Black say about it? It's great, right? Because he's really excited, and he probably knows things that we don't know. He didn't reveal everything he knows, but it also shows that. It shows that besides Dr. Doom and Robert Downey Jr., there's nothing else interesting in this movie. Is that what we're going to get? Are we going to have a movie that's so focused on his villain that nothing else will be able to hold up after this villain? That's a question we might have here, and it could be complicated for Marvel later. Because when Tony Stark sacrifices himself to save the world in Endgame the day after Endgame, there was that desperation to find a new one, right? And then they tried to make that trinity of Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and Black Panther, but everything went wrong for various reasons. What do you think? Is Robert Downey Jr. returning to save the story or just to liven it up? Do you really think he has the potential to revolutionize the market again? And turn comic book movies once again into box office champions? Leading the box office charts? Write down here in the comments. See you later, see you soon, see you in a bit, bye. That was another Cuatro Coisas episode. The channel posts at least 3 videos daily, Monday to Sunday. If you liked it, here are some more tips for you to watch. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell for new updates. Thank you very much. See you next time.